That was a hard ride. But the most important thing is recovery. Proper recovery is something that I feel is neglected by a lot of riders out there and can actually be holding them back. I mean, I even fall into that trap of not doing what I need to do after every ride or after every race. But it's something that's so important to be a successful cyclist, no matter what level you're at. I mean, it can be from the Cat 5 all the way to Pro. I mean, it doesn't matter. Recovery is key. And having a good system, wind down system, a routine, is something I feel everyone should develop. So I'm going to show you what I do after just about every single ride I do. Your recovery can start before you even touch a bike. First thing in the morning, what I do is make a cup of coffee, make a kind of a light breakfast, and then I take my daily vitamins. So for me, it's Clean Athlete Probiotic, Omega Pill, multivitamin, and vitamin D. And then on my hard workout days, I'll even take extra electrolytes. If it's really hot outside or if I feel like I'm going to lose a lot out there, I'll take one of those as well, just to make it that much easier of a transition coming off the bike later that night. Now, immediately after I get back from a ride, before I sit down, before I do anything else, put my bike up, walk into the kitchen, fill Joe's cup up with water, and I do one of these. It's a Clean Athlete Recovery. Really good stuff. I feel it works for me. There's plenty of great stuff out there, but this is what I love. Works for my stomach, works for my body. I even have an affiliate code that I'll post below, so you can get I believe a 15% discount on all your orders, and so I'll post that below in the description. But yeah, this is what I use, and before I do anything else, make sure to have this next to me. So after I get my recovery drink and my water, it's time for stretching. Now, stretching is something that I don't feel a lot of people do. I didn't, especially for a long time. I actually didn't even start till this past cross season, and I noticed a drastic change. Not only my flexibility, but I didn't have as bad a back pain anymore. That's something I've always kind of struggled with cross, is I've always had some kind of back pain after really hard races, and didn't really have that much this year, which was a very, very good thing, plus side. So we're going to go through my stretching routine and then my rollout routine. Alright, so for the first stretch, just your standard standing pike. It's going to work your calves, your hamstrings, and a little bit of your glute muscles. So it's just go down as far as you can, legs slightly bent. I can touch the floor. If you can touch the floor, that's awesome. And you just hold it about 5-10 seconds. Next one is just your basic standing quad stretch. Reach back, pull, feel it about right here, and just hold it about 10 seconds each side. It's the last one that we're standing with, so it's just your basic lunge. Here it is on the side. You just want to keep your front foot flat and planted. You're all good. So first one on the ground is going to be our rotation stretch. At least that's what I call it. Feel it in your glutes and then in your chest as well. At least I do. So I'll show it from the front and side. You just lay down flat, arms spread out. One leg goes over. Get as close as you can touching the floor, and you just hold it. Alright, so this next one, pretty much everyone should know. It's super simple. Stretch your hamstrings flat on the ground, and then take one knee and pull it as close as you can to the chest as possible while keeping your other leg straight and flat on the ground, and just hold it. So for this one, stay in that same position you were, flat on the ground. Take one knee up, and the other leg goes in front. Hand goes between this triangle on the outside. Grab your knee and just pull towards you. You'll feel the stretch right in this area, your glutes. Here it is from the side. And we're good. So for our last traditional stretch, it's just on the ground, up to the sky. Just works our core. Hold that for about 10-15 seconds. And then in the child's pose. Alright, so that's all with the just traditional body stretching. Lastly, what I do, foam roll. So there's a couple different ones I do, super simple, super quick and easy, and it's a good way to finish off cool down session. Now, there are many different types of rollers out there. Some people even use tennis balls or racquetball balls to roll out as well, different sizes. There's ones smoother than this one, where we got ridges in this, or even ones with spikes. That's actually one I'm planning on getting next, because that really digs deep into the muscle and gives you the most benefit, but it is the most painful. So whichever one you can stand, however long you want. There's travel sizes, big ones, and yeah, so just pick the one that's most comfortable for you, and then kind of move up as you go with time. So same thing, each leg, cross my leg over, pop up my hands, just roll out my calf muscles. So same thing, only up here for your hamstrings, and then you just cross over, just to put a little bit of weight on there. Yeah, it's just a roll out. No really set time limit on this. Just kind of until you really feel. Now you will move, like now I've moved to hit my TV stand. And yeah, just really want to roll out. Kind of get on to your glutes as much as possible if you can. Yeah, it's simple as that. So our next one is just going to be our IT band. Didn't really stretch it because I prefer to roll it. So it's just on your side, leg over, and just roll it out. And this one, in my opinion, is the most painful. But it is the most helpful as well. So the last one, rolling out your legs. Just front side, same thing, only I do both at the same time. And let's just roll back and forth. And yeah, so that's all the rolling out for your legs. And yeah, that's my routine that I do after just about every ride. Might not do it after recovery rides, kind of depends on how I feel, but after every hard workout or just long ride, that's the routine that I'll do for sure. And then as soon as I'm done, take a shower, and then always be sure to eat something else. So like eggs and rice or a salad, just something to get some calories back into your body. But the recovery doesn't have to stop there. Now I do a couple other things. Highly recommend compression tights. Now I'm a fan of Zoot compression tights. I've been using them since I started racing. I've tried Skins brand and didn't really work for me. I didn't feel they were tight enough. But there's 2XU, I know, is another brand that's out there that's very good. Highly recommended. I just recommend getting those, or at least recovery socks, so it covers your calf, and so that'll actually help get that lactic acid out of your legs. Definitely feel better in the morning. And then another thing you could do, I don't have mine with me, but it's recovery boots. So your Normatex, your Podium legs, recovery boots, brand I have. They all range in prices. The lower end ones, which ones I have, about $500. They work very, very well, but they are a expensive item for just recovery. But if you do have a pair of those, sometimes I'll do them. If it's a really hard ride, I'll do them right after the ride. So I'll take a shower and then eat, but then right after that I'll jump in the legs. Or if it wasn't too bad, just a long ride, and I just want to be fresh for the next day and ready to go, I'll do them that night before bed. 30 minutes to an hour, nothing super serious. I'll do them on the highest setting, but everyone's kind of different. So that's my recovery routine that I do after about every ride. Hope it helped out. If you liked it, let me know. If there's anything you think I should add, let me know there. Below in the description again is the Clean Athlete affiliate code, and then I'll have a little guide on how to sign up with that, and that gets you 15% off everything store-wide for every order you do, as long as you're using that same account you signed up with. So I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.